Do you know what it feels like to build a luxury palace and then burn it down? Or buy the latest car model and then crash it into a tree? Of course not, nobody does that. But that's exactly what Bayer Leverkusen's management just did with their football project. This was the team that shocked Germany under Xabi Alonso. They played the most beautiful football, dominated the Bundesliga, lifted the league, the cup, the Super Cup, and even reached the Champions League final. Leverkusen were on top of the world. But just one season later everything collapsed. So what happened? Let's break it down. Alonso's exit. First, Alonso's departure wasn't a surprise. Everyone knew his project in Leverkusen was only temporary. He was always waiting for Real Madrid, and after 2 or 3 years max, he was bound to leave. But here's the mistake: the club had a full year to prepare for life after Alonso, and they didn't. Instead, they brought in Erik ten Hag. And with all due respect, Ten Hag's biggest headline at Manchester United wasn't his tactics, it was his public fight with Cristiano Ronaldo. He said Ronaldo was too slow, didn't press, then replaced him with Wout Weghorst. And let's be honest, that experiment was a disaster. So imagine this: your star coach leaves, your squad needs motivation, and you replace him with a manager who has neither charisma, nor a big reputation, nor trophies. No wonder some players decided to leave simply because Ten Hag was the coach. Reports confirmed that even leaders like Xhaka and Hincapie weren't happy. And here's the proof: Ten Hag was sacked after just 3 games. 3 games into the season. That's what we call an administrative disaster. But the chaos didn't stop there. Leverkusen didn't just lose their coach, they sold the spine of the team, literally. Goalkeeper Lucas Radecki to Monaco. Right back Frimpong to Liverpool, €40 million. Centre-back Jonathan Tah to Bayern Munich free. Centre-back Cassano to Atlanta, €20 million. Centre-back Hincapie to Arsenal loan plus option. Midfielder Xhaka to Sunderland, €15 million. Midfielder Adli to Bournemouth, €21 million. Starboy Florian Wirtz to Liverpool, €125 million. That's 7 key starters gone in one summer, and it could have been 9 if Boniface and Palacios had left too. Tell me, how do you expect to continue a project when the whole squad and coach vanish in one window? You don't. You're not continuing, you're dismantling. And then came the strangest part. Instead of using the Alonso Foundation and building gradually, the board went shopping like crazy. They spent a record €173 million on replacements. Malik Thiaw, €35 million. Kwanzaa from Liverpool, €35 million. Elias Ben Seger, €32 million. Luke Bade, €25 million. Ibrahim Mazza, €12 million. Mark Fleck, €11 million. And even a new goalkeeper for €10 million. In total, 11 new signings. Basically, they sold a team and bought a brand new one. But football doesn't work like FIFA career mode. You don't just swap 10 players and expect instant chemistry. Instead of building step by step, keeping stability, and reinforcing every year, Leverkusen pressed the reset button. They built a palace under Alonso, and then burned it down to start from zero. And now, they'll spend years just trying to recreate the same magic they already had. Look at clubs like Brighton in England. They sell 1 or 2 stars every summer, but always replace them smartly and keep the core. That's how you maintain stability. But selling 9 starters and changing the coach? That's suicide. Bayer Leverkusen had everything: momentum, trophies, star players, and one of the best coaches in the world. But bad planning, poor decisions, and chaotic transfers turned the dream project into a nightmare. They built the mansion. Then they burned it. What do you think, my friends? Can Leverkusen recover from this collapse? Or is the Alonso era just a once-in-a-lifetime story? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into football's biggest stories.